Hey guys, welcome to the Clueless Girl Diary. It's your girl Diane Azzy, and as you all know, make sure to live before you die and always dream big. You guys, today I thought of we're going into 2024, and 2023 has been a hell of a roller coaster, guy. We as Nigerians, we as surviving adults in Nigerians, we as adults without connection and rich parents in Nigeria. I've seen Shege, we've seen Premium Shege, we've seen Shege Pro Max, we've seen Shege Benza, like all the different type of Shege we've seen, and a whole lot of us have kind of just been out of it. So I was like, come on, let's be happy. And in 2024, we want to be happy, we want to have good vibes and all that. So I was like, let's talk about happiness because Tinubu have used our eyes to see what our mouths can. Yes, you know, I think there's this saying that our eyes have seen what our mouth cannot see. So Tinubu have used our eyes as Nigerians to see what our mouth cannot see. And a lot of us, between today, in a different location, let me say, in a different state, and I'm recording outside. A whole lot of us have really been down with it. I mean, come on, economically, everything has been shitty and all that. So in 2023 in 2024 we're gonna decide to be happy. We are deciding to be happy. So we're gonna talk about how to be happy. Talking about happiness, creating happiness, how to be happy and whatnot. So I feel like there are little moments where we experience happiness, but we've genuinely not seen it as happiness because it's not something that is big. Most times when you sit down and you realize that I was happy in that moment, like when you're hanging out with friends, when you're laughing with family, when you're taking a walk, like when you're just doing random, like you're dancing in your room, singing, or in the shower, like just or having a conversation with your friend, whether it's on social media, whether it's real life, and or even sending reels with your friend makes me happy. So I don't know about you sharing reels with your friends. Sorry. So there are little moments like that I feel like we've experienced happiness, but we've not really seen it as happiness because most times is when we sit down and realize that oh, we were happy in that period of time, but we didn't really enjoy it. And most times I won't blame us because, as I have said, Tinubu is the president of Nigeria. That's just everything. That's everything. If Tinubu, you should understand by now. So let me see what is honestly what is happiness. I think happiness is like a perspective kind of thing, is an individual kind of thing, is a personal journey. There is no definition that fits happiness, I think, because each happiness is different for everybody kind of. But I went through Google, and Google said that happiness is an emotional state characterized by feeling of joy, satisfaction, contentment, and fulfillment. So that's what Google said. So maybe you're feeling one of these things, and yeah, that's happiness. But happiness is a personal journey. Like it varies for everybody every time, and it's just different for everybody. But here are some tips on how to be happy, on how to create happiness in your life, especially in Tinubu Nigeria, especially in Tinubu era. We move on. So, first of all, the first thing we're going to be talking about is gratitude practice. You know, most times, as I have said, we experience happiness, but we do not know that it is happiness because we do not pay attention. It's usually when we are looking back, or because of the things surrounding that, when we experience happiness, we do not know that, okay, this is happiness. It is usually when we're looking back and we'll be like, oh, I was happy at this point in time. This thing made me happy at this point of time. So, as we said, gratitude practice. There are some people that there's this thing that people say is that at the end of the day, you write three things that make you happy so that you could focus on the things that made you happy. No matter how bad your day is, if you can find three things that made you happy, you tell yourself it is a good day, it is a great day. You be like, okay, three things that you are thankful for. Now, the things you're thankful for should bring happiness in your life. It will shift your focus from the negative to the positive. So, gratitude practice, you could just sit down, or you could always do this thing with your friends, with your family, or just write it down today I was, this made me happy, this made me happy. You could even go as far and be like, this made me sad, this made me feel a certain way. Now it will help you in terms of happiness, because you'll be like, okay, you focus on this thing. I was happy in this moment, I enjoyed this moment. One of the tips that helps you create happiness is mindful presence. Like, now when we talk about mindful presence, it means being present in the moment. I've said a whole lot of us forget to be present in the moment, and I don't blame you, because I really do not blame you, because sometimes it's happening, you do not even realize. Sometimes it just happen out of the blue. I do tell people, I think there's this thing I always say. I'm like, I pray you find happiness even in the little things. Because usually we look at happiness, we're looking at this big picture, like something big, something massive. And happiness can be as little as somebody just complimenting you and telling you that you look good, you look great, and you smile. And at that moment that you are smiling, you're forgetting everything, you're happy in that moment. It could just be you taking a breath and be like, Lord, thank you, or damn, I'm good. Like, or you doing something like, so be mindful in the presence, engage in mindful activities like yoga, exercising, taking deep breath, like just talking out with friends, like taking a walk and paying attention to your surrounding. For me, honestly and sincerely, I love taking a walk. It makes me so damn happy. I can't even explain it. Like there's this thing I do. I take a walk every night, quiet. Like sometimes I don't even put on my earpiece to listen to music or anything. Like it's just me and my thoughts. Like I try not to even think about it. I just look at my surrounding. I must say, I'm like, wow, God, this is amazing, like the way you created these and all that. But I love taking a walk. But yeah, you could do that. You could take a walk, you could read your favorite book, like just be mindful, like just mindful presence, like hang out with your favorite people and other things, just paying attention to your surrounding. Now it helps you stay present, and it helps you stay present in the moment, help you reduce thinking, like help you reduce stress, and help you enhance your overall well-being. Like you just find yourself taking a deep breath in that moment, like not thinking of anything, and before you know it, it just creates these little moments of happiness that you do not even realize you're experiencing. But when you are mindful, you actually do realize that you're experiencing it. I don't know if it makes sense, but I hope it does make sense. I think another thing I'm going to talk about is cultivating healthy relationship. As you know already, I don't play with this thing called relationship, guys. I've said this before and I'm still going to say it again. The one relationship you cannot change is your family because that's blood. But you see, anything that involves partnership, in relationship, like friends, work colleagues, pals, acquaintances, or your boyfriend, girlfriend, fiance, and all that, you can always change it. You have the power to undo, you have the power to do. Like you can always change that situation. So cultivating healthy habits or healthy relationship means surrounding yourself with the right people, surrounding yourself with amazing people like my friends. Yes, honestly, I have the most amazing friends. I have the best friends ever. Surrounding yourself with amazing people, surrounding yourself with great people, surrounding yourself with beautiful people, surrounding yourself with people that uplifts you, people that make you happy, people that bring joy into your life, like people that support you. I mean, it helps you, like, see, when you are in a healthy relationship, see, you are always happy when when you think of the person, when you are with the person or people, when you're having a conversation with them, like it's, there's this joy that comes with it, whether it's going for karaoke with your friends or just having, like, sometimes just even knowing that you have these people around you. Honestly and sincerely, sometimes when I'm down, when I think of my friends, I'm grateful for them, and that brings like happiness into my life. Like there's just that I'm good. Like I'm okay. Like I got these people. I know it makes no sense, but it does make sense to me. But so surrounding yourself with the right people, healthy relationship, healthy people that will support you and uplift you is very, very important because it encourages, there's just this calmness that comes to you. So it is important for you as an individual to invest in relationship that works for you, in relationship that are healthy. Do you understand? Like it is important to understand that not everybody can be replaced. Yeah, if you find good friends, find a way to work around them. Do you understand? Like find a way when you guys make yourself happy, because good friends are rare. So the next thing we're going to be talking about is um realistic goals, setting realistic goals. Like this is something I've actually suffered with in the past. There is like long-term goals and there is short-term goals, and we always fail to realize it. Like recently I saw my 2019 goals, and some of this thing I didn't achieve. I think a whole lot of it I didn't achieve in 2019, but over the years 2019, 2020, 21, 22, 23, I realized that I have achieved some of those things, and I've been able to get some of those things. And honestly and sincerely, as I have said, investing in good friends, my friends are the major part of me accomplishing those things, of me getting those things. Of Do you understand? So now setting realistic goals means it is important for you to set, especially as you're entering 2024. Don't pressure yourself. Now I don't mean that, don't like, just do not pressure yourself. It sets long-term goals and short-term goals. Yeah, I remember one time somebody was like, do this, set these goals, and everybody was like setting long-term goals. It was like a group, and I did that, and I realized in like 2 3 months everybody was talking about how they were achieving it, and I wasn't achieving it, and it was making me depressed rather than making me happy. And I had to take a step back. So what I decided to do was setting long-term goals and setting short-term goals, and it works for me. And also there are like goals, they are like prayer points. There's difference. So don't confuse your prayer point with your goals. But setting short-term goals and setting long-term goals, things you can achieve within 1 month, you could do that in a week, in 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 1 month, 2 months, 3 months. Like that way now, as you're doing that, as you're getting to that milestone, you're passing those milestones, like you're achieving those goals, those dreams are becoming a reality, you celebrate. Now another thing that we feel to, breaking your goals, like your long-term goals, into short-term goals, and when you achieve them, you'll be able to celebrate. Now when you achieve your goals, I see that it helps boost your self-esteem. Like it just gives you this feeling of, yeah, I can do it, yeah, I am good, yes, I'm amazing. And these little moments create happiness. Like they seriously create happiness in your life, guys. And the next thing I'm going to talk about is get yourself a hobby. Engage in activities that you love, in activities that make sense. Oh God. Engage yourself in activities that make you happy, in activities that bring joy to your life, in activities that just, they boost your energy. Like especially when you have amazing friends and you engage in activities that you love, such as karaoke, such as exercising, such as dancing in the shower, singing in the room. Like, oh my God, like see, playing games and all that, like talking to your loved ones. There's just, oh, you could feel it from the way I was talking. See, I remembered like earlier this year, me and my two of my very good friends, we went for karaoke. Bro, it was, see, I don't know if we planned it out to be something or not, but it was so fun. Like I had the best time of my life. That's honestly and sincerely, that's like one of my highlights of 2023. And it's not like I've not been to karaoke before. I've been to karaoke. Like I love oh my God, I have the worst voice in this universe. Like my voice is horrible. So each time I go to karaoke, I pity the people out there, but I'm trying to have fun, I'm trying to enjoy, I'm trying to live life. So I'm sorry, don't be angry, business is business. But yeah, I've been to karaoke, but this time around I went with two of my friends, and honestly, it was so fun. Like we sang terribly, but it was beautiful. And from there, we proceeded to go to Miss Palace, where we had another set of fun. And I promise you guys, we then went to is it Plateau Resort or Refi Resort. We even had to trek to that place because we didn't know the place. And I think our money was almost finished, so we're trying not to not to, I don't know, but our money was almost finished, so we went there. And when we had the price of the boat ride, if I cannot remember, but it was really like those period where I think was it January, around when everybody was celebrating New Year, or February after this. I can't remember, but the prices, God. When our money was finished, the prices were so high. The prices were so high and we couldn't ride. And then, being the amazing people we are, being the beautiful people we are, we sat down, we are just discussing, and we had fun, honestly and sincerely. So, but yeah, I had so much fun, and it was the highlight of my 2023. Woo! Honestly, I didn't even know that this is one of my biggest moments of 2023 until now that I'm talking about it. But as I was saying, engage in activities that makes you happy, like it enhance your day, enhances your mood, it enhances your well-being. It helps you create memories, these beautiful memories that you will look back at and laugh, that will bring happiness and joy to you. Like, bro, oh my god, in my head I am the greatest musician of all time, and I love to have fun with that. I love to sing, whether it's sad song, whether it's happy song. I'm so good at that. And I'm also good at sending reels to my friends and receiving reels from my friends. Now this is now becoming to look personal, but man, I have to share my experience. This is honestly about me and you. Sending reels to my friends and receiving reels from my friends, god, there's this happiness that comes with it. Oh my god, I can't explain it, but it always makes me happy. It just feels like, man, my friends are thinking of me unconsciously. And like, when I see something funny, I just say funny reel or a weird reel or something like that, I honestly sincerely just want to send it to my friends. And honestly, also another thing I love is phone calls. God, I can be in the worst of mood. See, I love phone calls to the extent that I can be sleeping and you will call me, I'll pick. In as much as in my sleep, in my dream, I hear my phone ringing, I would definitely pick. It's how much I love phone call. I like when people call me, especially my friends, when my friends call me, and worse when they be like, I have gist for you. God, now Amebo will kill me. They say curiosity kills the cat. I don't know how many lives I have, because it should have killed me already, but man, I love it. When my friends calls me with gist, they sweet my mind. So yeah, I love receiving phone calls from my friends. Now, these are little things that can make you happy and you do not even realize it. So one thing, before I continue, one thing I want you to do when you watch this video, honestly and sincerely, sit down. Whether you're if you're driving or not, but whatever you're doing, like, just sit down, take a moment, and think of situationship, like, or situations that you've been happy and you didn't realize it. Even if it's, think of the things that make you happy that you don't even know that these are the things that make you happy. Some people, you can be washing plates, some people, you can be watching TV, some people, you can be talking to their friends. Like, it can just be anything, and you've never thought of it as it makes you happy. So I want you to sit down and be like, okay, this, like, and think about it, go back down memory lane. Now, these are the things that makes me happy. Like, when my friends call me, like, I have this anxiety of calling people, because, as you already know, if you don't know, I've said this 1,000 times, I am a talkative. Now, if you are my friend and you've called me, especially more than once, we are really good friends, there's no way you tell me your airtime has never finished with talking to me, unless you have unlimited airtime. See, since I have anxiety calling people, when they call me, is like, okay, you are thinking of me, like, you thought of me, like, you want to talk to me and all that. But as much as I have anxiety calling people, I try my best once in a while to call people and just be like, okay, hey, how are you? What are you doing? It does makes me happy, but I am happier when people call me, honestly and sincerely. I'm happier when they call me because I've had situation where I call people and they end the call, they don't call me back middle of conversation, and sometimes I call back and they don't pick or call me back. It honestly makes me feel like, okay, maybe I've talked too much and all that and all that. So when you call me and talk to me for a long period of time, man, it's one of the best feelings in the world. And I'm taking much of your time. Let's move on. I'm not cropping this shit out. People will listen to it. I pray it's not that long. No, okay. I think another thing that I would say can create happiness in your life is like helping others. And I know that you would not even believe it or you do not even realize that this could make you happy, because how does making others happy? But this makes you happy. There's this thing I always say. I always like to say a kind word to people, like, or maybe a little compliment, like, you're amazing, you're great, or you look beautiful. Like, just try to put a smile on people's face, because honestly and sincerely, there's this thing my father told me or used to, you do not know what people are going through, you don't know where they are coming from, so your words can actually affect them. So, saying a kind word to people can actually boost their mood, can boost their self esteem, and what better, what see, just imagine, seeing a smile on people's face makes me happy, honestly and sincerely. I love seeing a smile on people's face. I love seeing people happy, even if I feel like it's going to make me sad. If even if it's going to like make me sad and you are happy, I'm like, okay, it's not that bad, because at least somebody is happy among us. So I don't think it's like a bad thing. So I actually do like that, and you should try that. See, for example, there's this my friend that immediately she calls me big head, I just laugh. I just no, because my head is big, but these are little things that makes you happy. So you could just maybe, like, I don't know, just try to put a smile on other people, try to make other people day complete. Like, it just gives you a sense of purpose, a sense of connection. Like, if it makes you feel like you're contributing to something that is higher than you, something positive, creating a good impact in society. Just something like that. So another tips that I would say is one of the things that bring happiness into our life is self-care. This is like the holy grail of happiness. Self-care. See, honestly and sincerely, it is important for you to put yourself first. I mean, the Bible says love your neighbor as yourself, but do not love your neighbor more than yourself. Learn to put yourself first. It is important, but before that, I think it is important for you as human being, as a person, for you to understand who you are. When you understand who you are, you'll be able to put yourself first. You'll be able to relate with other people. You'll be able to know how to navigate being around people. You'll be able to know how to navigate being alone, how to find happiness alone. Like, self-care, now it is important to take care of yourself physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, financially. Like, just find things that makes you happy. I went on an ice cream date with my friends, my dearest sugar mommy, aka greatness. And honestly and sincerely, at that moment I was very happy, because you're going out with your friend, like two of you, you're just going for ice cream. You're just like, you're not talking about anything in particular. You're just having fun, like just enjoying every moment of it is important. So self-care means taking care of yourself. Could do things alone, do things with your friends, but it's all about things that makes you happy. Now it could be things that gives you energy, things that just, do you understand? Sometimes people like going shopping, sometimes people like going to the spa, sometimes people like going to karaoke, like myself, sometimes people like sitting at home watching TV, popcorn, and all those things. Like, it's just things, going to the beach if you're one of those people. There's no beach in Kogi State or Jos, I've not seen beach. Yeah, but going to the beach, like, see, I just remember one of the things that makes me happy. My dad disappoint me is taking a drive. See, I don't think there's anything as beautiful as taking a drive with somebody, listening to music and just having fun. Like, oh my god, I can't describe how happy that makes me feel. And a lot of people also say that makes them happy. Like, you are just vibing to music, you're just listening to music, you're just whoop whoop whoop, like you're just having fun. Like there's just this energy that comes, there's just this happiness that comes from you going through the activity. So you could do it alone. I don't know how to drive. I've never done it, so I can't even do it alone. So, but you could do it alone. But for me, I think it's more fun, especially when you're going with friends. And I love. Okay, for instance, me now, I'm not really. I won't say I'm a big fan of Wizkid and Davido and all that. I respect them as artists. I feel like they are amazing. I feel like they are great. I feel like they've taken Afrobeat to the next level. They've put Nigeria on the map. They are one of those people. And I just, music is a language to the heart. Music is a language that speaks to the heart. And I love music so much, if you already know. But it's not something that I think I really connect with their music on a level. And it's okay. It's honestly okay. So there was this time, me and my friend, we, he was like, Diane, let's drive, bro. We were broke. We didn't have any money, and he was like, Diane, let's just drive round Jos. Yeah, and that time for it wasn't that expensive. But yeah, and I don't think I was feeling a type of way, neither was he. It was just like, let's drive around Jos. And bro, he was playing whiskey music, and I promise you, I did not realize when I was vibing to whiskey so much more that I went home that day and I was just listening to music catalog, whiskey catalog and his music and everything. Like I was just going through it, but I wasn't really a fan before then. I just didn't really connect. But in that moment, while I was with my friend in that situation, like I just, I just, man, it just took. There was just this epiphany that happened. I would say, like, I just started vibing to um whiskey. Now it could be because I was in that situation, or it could be because I was with that person. It could just be so many things. But as I said, you mustn't really have the same taste in music, but just being in that situation or being around those people just give you happiness. So self-care could be a lot of things. You should find out what makes you happy and all those things. Also, I could say one of the things that makes you happy is limiting or removing negative situations from your life. See, the thing is, I've told you guys, if you are one of those people that at this point in your life, you still have friends that make you unhappy, you still have friends that bring negativity into your life, you still have friends that just like honestly and sincerely you do not like them, you know, both of you do not like each other, why are you still friends in your life? See, let me tell you, you cannot be happy in a negative environment, in a negative situation. See, let me even say this thing, like one thing that I think bring happiness into our life and we do not understand is environment. Sometimes you could be in a certain environment and you can just be unhappy when you change environment. There's just this peace that comes with it. There's just when you've been somewhere for a long period of time, it could be where you work, it could be in school, and it could just be where you live and all that. So now, see, there was this time I was sad, I was going through it, I was depressed earlier this year, and my friend was like, come to KD. And I was like, how is that going to help? But I promise you, like changing environment, like it literally helped. That 1 week that I stayed in Kaduna, I was refreshed, I was happy. I wouldn't say I wasn't thinking about what was going on or what was causing me that unhappiness, but the thinking was reduced. I wasn't really thinking about it. And anytime I try to remove it from my mind. Like even when I traveled from Jos, I've been in Jos for a long while. I was like, let me go home to Kogi, stay for a while. I God, there was just this happiness that came with change of environment. So sometimes when you're in certain environments, like you've stayed there for so long, the negativity has like sometimes you just have to change environment. It might not even just be negativity, but if you know you have been in a negative environment, there are some that you can change, there are some that you cannot change. Negative situationship, negative relationship, just try to remove yourself from that. Sometimes if you're working, guys, and that job is giving you more headache than laughter, bro, start looking for a different job. But I know that it's not easy to get jobs in Nigeria, honestly and sincerely, because as you all know, our dear president is presidenting. Yeah, as you all know. So another thing I would say is for you to learn and grow. as individual, as a person, as humans, it is important for us to learn from our mistakes, to not get stuck from it. To when we learn from our mistake, we grow, we embrace. Personal growth is very, very important. That's one thing we fail to realize. It is important for you, which is why I said it's important for you to know who you are as a person. That's the first step to happiness. I actually do think and believe the first step to our happiness. When you know who you are, then you can now understand who are the people I need in my life. Why do I need these people in my life? And what do they bring? Do they make me happy? Does this situation make me happy? Does that make me happy? Like, it could be a lot of things, but it is important for us to learn as go. And also, it is important for us to understand that happiness is a journey, guys. Happiness is a process. It's a step by step thing. It's not a one day thing. Like, you don't just wake up and be happy. You probably can wake up and be happy, especially when you wake up in the right mood. But it is important to understand that when you wake up and you decide, when you say you decide, or when you've decided to be happy and you start taking this step to be happy, you also have to give yourself grace. It's so weird when I see people who start exercising and they are looking for like a change in 1 week, in one time, in 1 month. I'm like, no, it doesn't work that way. Because number one is your body. You see, when you start exercising, your body have to pick up with the fact that okay, something is happening, like there's a change in the system, and your body has to, after realizing this, your body has to gradually start, okay, adjusting. And it takes time for your body to adjust. It's just like skin too. When you start using good skincare products, when you start making money, and you start using good skincare products. Like, it's so weird when there's something like that. So you don't just expect for things to happen. It's the same thing for as finding happiness, as creating happiness. Your mind, your mindsets, your heart, the way you think, the way you understand things, they begin to adjust, they begin to change. It's like this shift, a very positive shift, we hope, before you can now. So it's a step by step process. So it's a gradual process. Your body begins to adjust to this, to you trying to create happiness, to you trying to make happiness, to you just trying to create a positive environment for yourself, for your family members, for your children, and all those things. And honestly and sincerely, be kind to yourself, give yourself grace, understand it is a process, it is a long time process. It is not we are not in it for like 1 week or 1 month. We're trying to be happy forever. We're trying to. So I'm going to say this thing. I say, as we're entering into 2024, I want you to sit down, think about who you are, what you want in life, and let's just be happy in 2024. Like, the world is in chaos, everything is complicated. So I feel like you should try to find reasons, even if it's the smallest reason, the smallest things that make you happy. Like, every day, find a routine of gratitude. Like, even the Bible say, be grateful for all things, in all situations let us be grateful unto God. Like, you can just be grateful for this situation. I'm happy for the friends I have. They made me happy. I'm happy for, man, this music makes me happy. See, when I find a song that makes me happy, man, I'm just creating a playlist with it. I'm not even joking about it. I'm downloading it. I'm saving it. I'm just keeping it somewhere, or just so that it can add when I feel sad, when I feel down. I'm just going there. Like, see, and also declutter. See, remove negativity, as I've said, in your life. Whether it's a negative preacher, remove it. There are a lot of preacher out there. A preacher that is making you feel, remove it. Whether it's a negative friend, remove it. A negative family member, try to distance your way from them. Like, just remove yourself from negative situations that are not helping you, situations that are not making you happy, situations that are not just bringing any positive impact into your life. So just remove yourself. So I hope, as even as we're still in December, we find little reasons to make ourselves happy. And even as we enter January, or as we go into 2024. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, this is the Clueless Girl Diary with Diane Azzy. I honestly hope you enjoyed this episode. And as you already know, make sure you live before you die. Always dream big. And please do not allow anybody steal your happiness. Don't allow anybody take away the reason you smile, take away your beautiful smile, take away your awesome smile, and all those things. And as I said, in terms of cultivating healthy relationship, you can revert back to my episode on to those episodes on how to make friends and how to maintain friends. And I do hope you enjoyed this episode. Please do not forget, you understand, the Clueless Girl Diary is about me and you, so do not forget to drop us a message, tell us what you thought about the episode. You could also give us option on what you want to hear us talk about. And please enjoy yourself. And don't forget to share this episode with friends, family, people that you know that need to hear it, people that you know that are going through it. Do not forget to share this episode with them. I appreciate it. And shout out to everybody that makes me happy, my friends, my family. Thank you all. You're the best. And music. Yeah, so today I'm going to leave you with I wanted to give you a song recommendation. Yes, I remember. Go listen to Kendrick Lamar, Be Alright. Because as Nigeria is Nigerian and everything is happening, the world is in chaos, we are going to be alright, we're going to be fine. And why am I prolonging this episode? Yeah, go listen to Kendrick Lamar, Be Alright. See you next time. Not same time, same venue, but see you next time. Have fun. And thank you.